It's the NFL on EA Sports, where division rivals will clash in the NFC North. It's the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. All that and more coming up next.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go from Minneapolis. Chandler now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
Mike, when you put the film on of J.J. McCarthy, what really jumps off the screen is his ability to display footwork both inside and outside the pocket. And those movement throws, especially in today's NFL, they are so critical. On top of all that, he has a lot of trust in his arm. He's not afraid to attack tight windows. If he can continue to develop, continue to hone this obvious talent, he could really be a special player in this league.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They run it once more with Jones. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Here now, 3rd and 5. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
3rd down is the down that pass rushers live for. More often than not, they know it's a passing situation, and they get to just pin their ears back and go. Here early in this game, they're able to bring down the quarterback, and I got a feeling this won't be the last time.
So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
Mike, the term generational talent, it gets thrown around a bit too loosely these days, in my opinion, but you can make an argument if one guy coming out of the draft the last couple years was worthy of that description, it's Caleb Williams. I mean, the arm talent, the playmaking ability, the ability to play off script when things don't go perfectly. I mean, he is such an interesting prospect, special player, and I'm excited to watch him here in this one.
And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Jonathan Allen, the big man from the interior, with the stop. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On fourth down, here's Tory Taylor to punt for Chicago. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Vikings offense ready now for their second drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. It's up and through. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Riker it out now, following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Duvernay on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to take over for their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground, and they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I would imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll stick with him again. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Here's Tory Taylor now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And that's well read by the defense. Knocked backwards. He's back at his own 9-yard line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Jones. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Bears offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
They certainly wasted no time trying to take advantage of that great field position, and I love it. So often we see teams either in sudden change or when they have a shorter field to go, they want to strike early. There is such a correlation in the NFL, Mike, between explosive plays and your ability to end drives with points.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he will take this down, close to a 1st down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. Third and a yard. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He knocks it through. And the Bears will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense ready to take over once again. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. And they'll be set up now. up past the 40 with that one.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. His throw left side is complete. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Jones. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll run the toss here with Jones. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
Mike, typically speaking, the job of the defensive end on outside run plays is to set the edge of the defense, make everything try to cut back in. But in this case, he does a great job of actually stringing this play out sideways. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll try the left side with Jones. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Third and 5. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. Scott now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to take over possession of the football. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. Stopped after a pickup of about 3. Byron Murphy there on the stop. Second and 7. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. They face 2nd down and 7. Up the middle they go. And he'll get this close to a 1st down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the 1st down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Chicago. They'll run it for the 1st time with DeAndre Swift. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. From the gun, here's a handoff. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. From the shotgun, it's Williams. It is brought in the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears are on top. It's 14-10. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Chandler now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's McCarthy. He'll go left side here and complete this one. 13 yards on that pass play. It'll be a Vikings 1st down. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. Third and 6. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here comes the jet sweep. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Bears offense and their running back set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line has had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get forward for a couple. Josh Metellus there on the tackle. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that'll move the sticks. First down, up to the 40. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd down.
You can see right off the bat, when he hits his back foot, the quarterback is under immediate pressure, Mike. Good decision moving up in the pocket, trying to make something out of nothing, and ultimately, I think he's pretty fortunate just to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. To throw is Williams. That's into the hands of Smythe, the tight end. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Chicago. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that 1st down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's clear from that 3rd down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on 4th down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket on the defensive side of the field. Now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. They'll do so with 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Williams. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Now a 3rd and 2. Here's Williams now to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the left side and taken in by Jefferson. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing again is McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. McCarthy going to look to throw again. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we have reached halftime here. It is a 6-point difference at the break. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports studios and our halftime report. In the first half, we saw a solid outing by the quarterback, J.J. McCarthy. He was on point, throwing a touchdown pass to help his guys take the lead into the break. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. The third quarter begins with a run. Uh-oh. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
We've just seen it time and time again here today. He just continues to get them for big runs, and I think this one might be his best of the bunch.
First and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Right back to him on first down. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. On the give, here's Swift. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. A successful drive, but in dangerous stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears will cut the lead from 6 down to 3. Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. On the return is Rodgers. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And a short pickup to about the 30. Second down and 8. Now a give up the middle. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. On the give, it's Jones. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the 1st down. Good, smart play with the slide by J.J. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. On play action, here's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. They motion a receiver right. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This one from 54 yards out. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will stay a 3-point game. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Third and 5. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. Darnell Wright, guilty that time. On 3rd down, it's Williams. He'll try to run for it. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. The Bears sending out their punt team as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll bring up second down. He runs straight ahead with Jones. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. A tough spot here. Third and long. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. They'll try to set up the screen here.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on fourth down.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. Now a fair catch, and he'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The main goal for these quarterbacks when they're facing zone defense, Mike, is to identify the soft spots quickly. You need your guys to get open and stay open all before that defense has a chance to get home with their rush. They want to tie the coverage in with the rush unit. Like you see here, when you can give good protection and your receivers can get open and find those open spots, you deliver the ball on time. There's a lot of room to operate.
And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. The veteran safety, Harrison Smith, there on the stop. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end. Here's 3rd and 2. A tight end in motion now. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bears first down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Third and a yard. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
Big time stop there, Mike, on third down. Now it sets up a fourth down decision for this head coach. Do I want to be aggressive and extend this drive, or am I content just sending out my field goal unit and trying to make this all square? I think at this stage in the second half, tie the game up. Hopefully my defense can get me the ball back and find a way to win here in the second half.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears will tie the game here in the third quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive, but when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up, and they were able to do that here.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. On the return is Rodgers, and he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Vikings offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Looking to throw, McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. Important punt here in this tie game late. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Second and 11. Now a give on the ground. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. third down, it's Williams from the gun. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the fourth. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Vikings offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They run it once more with Jones. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. To throw is McCarthy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
Now a handoff. Jones. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jones. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Here's McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So now, a big spot coming here. This to tie things up here in the fourth. His kick is good. He got it. That evens the score here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Here's Williams now to throw. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And if he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive, he's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25. Here's Williams. That's complete on the tight end screen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on 4th down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6? Or are you content coming off the field, taking the lead by 3? We'll see what this coach decides.
So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. Ooh. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed right. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. On second down, here's McCarthy. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get back at it. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And that'll be a pickup of 3. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Second and 7. They'll go again with Swift. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, that tip ball, I think, just saved a huge play because this offense found something. They had an open target with a lot of room to run, and unfortunately for them, the defender gets his hand on the ball, and that went away pretty quick.
The Bears send out their punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th-quarter lead. And a pretty good punt there. The fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Vikings offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll go right and find his running back. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Here is 2nd and 7. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack. And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range, and what a 4th down stop to all but end this game.
The Bears offense ready for this next possession. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right, but they come away with a hard-fought victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.